This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and he'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Pitt Panthers offense comes on the field first today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see as this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now operating in empty. Dropping back. It's Holstein. First play taking a deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Pitt. They strike first in this national title bout.
Chris, how's that for starting the national championship off the right way for this offense? Very first opportunity to get a one-on-one matchup. They hit it for a big one, and it's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The tight end has got it. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Now here he goes. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down is short. Trying to convert with a sneak. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The Nittany Lions come to the line. We'll set a fresh set of downs. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Here's the 2nd down play. To throw, it's Holstein. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Lee. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Panthers. They connect for 6. Now to try here for the extra point.
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Makes the catch downfield. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Penn State. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. He'll lose a few yards. That's going to be the final play of the first. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The pocket breaking down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer. At 47.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out. A
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Hit getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Wow, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Backed up second and long at the 17. To the air, it's Aller. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On the run, it's Allen. Runs through the defender. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the same runner's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from 143. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. This one will be fair caught. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the runner takes off to his right. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's gone. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Defense is coming after him. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kick is a swift kick. Taking that one to the up man. You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. That's caught. It's Hudson. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down after that completion. Back to pass. It's Allen. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Running back has it on the screen now. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he boots it high into the air. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Lee. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The Panthers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. The first down pickup tackle at the 45. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Love the call here by the defensive coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. A chance at a big play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And they'll use the ground game here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking for a gap. It's Goff. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Grab behind the line. It's Goff. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And here's the handoff. Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Good job leading the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Looking for a man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Pitt now operating in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Bringing pressure. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this run? Or they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Allen. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the ground, it's Allen. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The sack sets up 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. He's got a man down the middle. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Pounding away with the run game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Moved out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Now, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. For the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the